Nico's.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another video about the best tactical superhero game ever, Midnight Suns. I previously told you once I got my hands on the game, I would give you more in-depth breakdowns on the inner workings of the character building and navigation. This is what I'm hoping to convey to you with this video. In Midnight Suns, we fight with our favorite Avengers, Midnight Suns. In combat and outside of the Abbey, we build their decks to increase the combat prowess. Yet, what has truly been covered by anyone but me to my knowledge is the advanced mechanics of set builds. In this video, we're going to go over the stat mechanics that can level your heroes with the daily combat bonus. My goal is to hopefully have you thinking of how to build the best versions of your Suns if you want to tackle the game on the harder difficulties. First is the obvious, health. Health and offense will always level up, and once a hero hits max level, they consistently level themselves up, gaining health and offense per level. I.e., as you can see, this yellow bar here, this is champion levels. Once you hit 25, you get champion levels. Champion levels we'll discuss in another video. Now, offense is the amount of damage the hunter in Suns do in combat. The higher the stat number, the higher the number on the cards become. Now, let's talk about the critical chance and critical damage, respectively. Now, the probability of a card being drawn as critical is calculated as 40% of the character's critical chance stat. For example, a character with a critical chance stat of 50 would have a 20% chance of drawing a card as critical. When a card is drawn as critical, the blade of the sword icon on the card will be covered in flames. Critical damage is the damage modifier for critical drawn cards. The damage bonus applied to a critical card is calculated as 50% of the character's critical damage stat. For example, a character with a critical damage stat of 50 would do a 25% extra damage when playing the critical card. Now, let's apply this to practical knowledge. Let's say Wolverine, a heavy damage dealing character, if you were to give him only training in the critical chance for his daily sparring and get him to a critical chance stat of 70, it would give him a 40% chance of drawing critical drawn cards, making him a powerhouse. So when thinking of increasing the critical daily sparring, try applying to a powerhouses in your team like Ghost Rider, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Blade, Hawk, and Wolverine. This can also be applied with the critical damage stat. Now, don't let this deter you from applying it to your favorite Sun. I have a critical damage with Nico, who's a monster in combat. Just know some others who natively have strong attacks and hero cards that benefit from this better than the other. For example, my Hunter, as you can see here, who has a critical chance of 22%, with my Carol, who has a critical chance of 24%, started off the combat immediately with a critical card, which is going to do max damage. And it's something that you can use to more in depth get a better understanding of your characters. Now, my Wolverine has a critical damage of 45. Therefore, he is actually much stronger if he gets a critical card, but his critical chance is still only at 14%. Therefore, unless I get Wrath from my Hunter, which would be drawn as critical on impact, we'll be still in a situation where it's not going to be as effective as he could be. This is something to think about when building your characters. And I hope this was helpful, giving you an in-game representation of what the critical chance will actually look at versus in a numerical breakdown of it as well. I'm going to continue doing this with other stats as well in the game to get a better understanding of the stats to help you conquer the game at Ultimate 3, as I'm currently doing. Thank you for watching this video. This is the first in the daily sparring training in-depth videos. In the next video, we'll break down the benefits of fortitude and strength. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get the notifications of the next video, and I'll see you soon, hunters. Peace.